everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. The second episode missed. It's true. Once you miss World of Horror once, you can miss World of Horror a second time. And now that we've missed it a second time, who knows? We could even miss it a third time. Oh, but that'd be a little too spicy. Not during the Yashiro pre-order week. So here's the deal. I posted about this, and I talked about it on a stream. But basically, from the 17th to the 24th, yes, the 17th to the 24th, every subscriber that we gain on youtube.com, the little red button you see right there, is a guaranteed Yashiro run. Now, thankfully for me, it's been very slow going, alright? We've only got one guaranteed Yashiro run. So, keep up the good work. I'm glad to not be playing my least favorite character. It completely works for me. Not even reverse psychology. I hate playing Yashiro. Subscribing within this weekly period would be an act of disrespect towards me, but it would also be kind of funny. So like, you have to kind of weigh the two in your mind, I guess. Now you might be wondering, we got a light source, we got a seconds, we got knowledge, and we got strength. You might be wondering, you might be thinking to yourself, it was light source, right? I just said that? Yeah. You might be thinking to yourself, what on earth happened where Web just skipped a daily World of Horror video? Well, here's the thing. It was very funny. I've been hyping up this villain all season, and now it's time to reveal the villain. You're gonna be like, what? No way! But basically, yesterday, my chair snapped in half. Like, the back, like the thing supporting the back of the chair, the metal, like, washers and bolts broke. And it just completely fell apart. It was a goddamn mess. This stupid foam insert thing they use for the cushion, it kind of turned it, because the force of the chair just completely collapsing within itself. It threw it onto the ground and covered the ground in this really annoying foam dust. The back half of my chair went flying. The cushion part of my chair went flying under my desk. It was a pain in the ass, okay? It was an absolute pain in the ass, and just after that, I had to do a lot of cleanup. Had to sweep the floors, had to deck the halls. I was just kind of tired. So, we've set this villain up, and now that's the payoff, okay? I'm currently using half of the villain's corpse as a footrest. And then I'm sitting in a new chair, which is a pain in the ass, by the way, because it's way too close to the ground. It's a very low ground chair. And so what that ends up meaning is, well, how do I put it? I have to reach up to my desk, because listen, I'm an old-fashioned desk Andy, okay? I don't have a standing desk. I don't have a hybrid standing desk, okay? I'm just a normie. I've got a wooden desk. It's at a fixed height. And so normally I would get a chair that is the appropriate height to sit up to the chair, but I don't have a chair that's like that anymore because it snapped in half. It's pretty crazy. I still have some of the little metal rings, or I think they're called washers, but they're they go over the bolt and then they hold the bolt in place, I'm pretty sure that's a washer. I'm pretty illiterate when it comes to that sort of thing, so I could be wrong. I've put together a few fair pieces of IKEA furniture in my day. I've set up I've set up a fucking 3D printer. Not ever did anything with it because I don't have the rest of the setup for cleaning the resin, but I can follow an instruction manual and I can put something together pretty decently, alright? There's no Le Grill, why the hell doesn't mine look like that situation? I'll have you know my Detolf cabinet looks fucking fantastic. But yeah, no, I had that chair for like 2-3 years. It's crazy. Also, I put the screen up, so I don't know why I was clicking super slowly. I was just in the rhythm of it. I'll be honest with you, I'm extraordinarily tired tonight. I flaked on my raid yesterday. That's how you know it was really bad, right? Like, I missed the World of Horror. That's strike one. And then what strike two was, like, Web is on death's fucking door, was, I missed raid. Like, I just didn't feel like after watching my chair just fucking explode, and just, like, looking at that, and then being like, oh my god, I have to deal with this stupid shit, I was just over it. And so I just didn't have any energy to raid. And that ended up canceling raid night, and then we roll around to this night, and I'm still tired from yesterday. I'm just, like, fucking over it. And I'm like, I really don't want to raid right now. And thankfully, I've got some homies. I got some lads and lass, who are willing to bill for me. And, yeah, no, thank God for that, because I barely feel competent enough to play this game, which is probably why the commentary may or may not be a little bit more subdued than you're used to. Or maybe I'm using the last of my Haman to deliver the most goated commentary of 2023. People will be looking back at this, like, top 10 Webweaver episodes of 2023, they'll be like, oh yeah, that one went hard. The one where he's, like, tired and exhausted. Yeah, no, that one specifically, that's the greatest Webweaver content that's ever happened. Now we're looking at this and we're hating, like, every single second of this. We'll do Household Hell, I don't see why not. And now we're just chilling. We're just Bing and or chilling. I missed an opportunity earlier today. I was near a card store, and I really wanted to go pick up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I was just like, nah. I was like, no thank you. I don't know. I thought that was a perception check. It said 1 out of 3 though, so I was probably wrong. But yeah, that's quite a bit. That's a lot, actually. Do we want to get cursed here for money? Not really. I don't remember if it was randomized item statistics or not. We could buy a camera. That's actually kind of an interesting idea. It's an interesting concept, because it means that we only need to level up once, right? Like, we only need to level up. Oh, the school is doomed? Yo, that's crazy. It means that we only need to level up once or twice in order to get knowledge up to an acceptable level, when normally we would have to level up 2 to 3 times minimum. I think you can jar me here. You can jar a blood me. You can pot of greed me. You can draw 2 additional funds by paying 3 of your life points. I still think that's so fucking funny. Oh no, his life points! He's having a heart attack. Oh no, his life points! I can't do an Ojama voice, I'm sorry. I can't. We're gonna do a little sanity here, or maybe we'll just, like, ace it, like, just instantly. Do a little healing that we don't need, because we're over-capped. Do a little taking damage that I wish we took earlier so that we could have gotten some healing out of it. But listen, I'm rooting for him, you know? I'm rooting for him. I think they'll be able to do it. They're on Limit Cut 2 prog right now. I think they'll be able to do it. I do think they'll be able to do it. I think they'll be able to clear it. I wish I could be there, but, like, I'm just in no shape to raid right now. I'm just so tired. So. Oh, and before you ask, because, you know, we don't want the conspiracy theorists out there, I'm completely fine. It's just, like, mental exhaustion having to deal with, like, the fucking chair exploding. It didn't actually hurt me or my dog. We're both completely fine. But still, it's a pain in the ass. And also, that was a good chair, man. Like, obviously it was a bad chair because it fucking exploded, but, you know, I liked it. I did. It's true. Yeah, just fucking ace the knowledge check, man. Also, I haven't, like, slept in, like, 3 days. That's probably, maybe it's contributing to that just a little bit. Just an easy little bit. What if this went hard? Okay, an injury, little coughing blood action. We could just instantly fucking die if we get another coughing blood. Then I gotta run it back. Oh, that would be fantastic. Ayo. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling pretty good about that one. this is a surprise tool. It will help us later. And by later, I mean, like, probably pretty soon. Like, we take 2 or 3 stamina, or 2 or 3 reason, we're popping that. Although, I guess the previous statement still applies as well. If we took 2 to 3 stamina damage, we would also be incentivized to try and, you know, make that work for us as quickly as possible if we can. Hello, I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a break as a treat, and while I was on break, while I was on that little itsy-bitsy break, there was a very funny thing that happened. I got to see, oh, I absolutely know what we're gonna do. That's the wrong fucking button. What are we doing? What am I doing here? What in God's name am I doing here? Alright, let's make the best of a bad situation. Best of a bad situation is this one right here. I cannot believe I pressed that button. That was so bad. But anyways, I saw the live action One Piece anime versus manga thing where it's Luffy stretching his cheek. That actually looks so good. Like, listen, I don't want to be a hater. I want it to be good. I'm a One Piece Andy. Like, it actually looks so good. Like, it looks freaky. Like, it looks unsettling. Like, it looks like a person stretching their cheek. You can see that when he stretches it so thin, you can see the fucking blood vessels. Like, it actually looks really good. It looks very visual. It doesn't look visually appealing because it's devil fruit powers are supposed to be weird as shit. But, like, I'm just gonna say, like, they're cooking something. Like, they're cooking something over there. And I honestly want to watch it. I do. It's true. I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be neat. I think it'll be wacky. It'll be funny. It'll be fun. That's a novel idea, right? Like, enjoying a TV show that you're gonna watch. But I had a lot of downtime today, so I was on Twitter a lot. Like, just a lot of waiting around. It was that kind of day. And I tried to download Master Duel on my phone, because I was like, I'm gonna be waiting here for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I probably need to, like, look for a brick. And it is a government conspiracy theory, because Master Duel couldn't download, because I was on, you know, like a mobile data connection, so, you know. Oh. Honestly, just keep it going. No. We at least need to get, like, 1 point of dexterity. And by 1 point of dexterity, I mean 1 point of perception, because if we get minus dexterity, we're just gonna die, and there's nothing that you can really do about that. So here's what we're gonna do about this. We're gonna take the damage. We're gonna take the hit. We're gonna take the hit. We're gonna keep going. You wanna know why? Because we can just heal up right there. We're just healed. We're feeling good about that. We're moving on. But yeah, I don't remember. What was I gonna say? Somebody just added me on Discord. I see the big red button. Oh, but it's in my Discord, so I can effectively ignore it. If it was in the raid, I would be very worried, because then that means I am actually needed, and I don't want to be needed. I'm not feeling good enough to raid right now. I'm a very sleepy, eepy guy. But Godspeed to them. They can do it. I believe in them. I mean, half of the people there have already cleared. So, yeah, no. Not worried about them. You know, Sphinx would go hard, yeah. Oh, bad? But wait. We could potentially cook here? Hold on. Look at that. I'm just saying. That kind of goes hard. It's actually really, like, dumb and bad. We could just die at any time. It's greed, too. Oh! Okay. So this kills. Are we doing any bonus? Like, why are we doing 5? Aw. Did this game get updated? I thought the base weapon couldn't be affected. Why is it doing 5? Where are we getting +2 from? Wait, what? Okay, we're getting +1 from here, but where are we getting the +2? What on earth? Why is it doing 5? It says 3. What is this? I mean, that'll kill. 9? Come again? Huh? 9? That doesn't make sense at all. What is 6 plus 2? What is 6 plus 1? Why do we have 5? Where are we getting the bonus? Like, obviously we have bonus from Ithutu, but like, where else are we getting bonus from? We only have 1 perk. This doesn't do damage, it's just attack speed. What the hell? 1 more doll, the Innsmouth look, and then we're gonna rest for a little bit. And honestly, what if I rested even more? Would you be willing to stop me? Would you be willing to go to the bat? What if a magical item kind of went hard here? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I have no frame of reference or any idea what is happening right now. Why is it 3? What was really weird is that it was minus before, and now it's not minus? What is happening? Why can't the game be normal? Like, this is not... Like, I swear to God, whenever I'm, like, on the brink of, like, just fucking passing out, like, I'm liable to just, like, faceplant the keyboard and take a little snooze for 10 hours, I just feel like the game does something incredibly unhinged, and I just don't have the, like, the mental capacity at the moment to be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just interact with it. Like, no, actually, I won't. This is doing 4, and this is doing 3? I'm so confused. Did the old shotgun get nerfed? Did the game get updated? Hold on, downloads. RimWorld, milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of blender, a hat in time, and Monster Hunter. I'm not seeing any updates. Did it get updated? Hold on, am I gonna go to the world? Do I not do this game for one fucking day? Current version? Yeah, no, I got nothing. I'm so confused. Anyways, let's just move on. I don't want to be stun locked for much longer. I would actually prefer not to be stun locked at all, and for the video to just end in, like, hopefully under 10 minutes. That would be fantastic. That would be great. I'd really appreciate that. 6 damage versus the 3. I mean, what on earth does the game want from me at this point, you know? Like, I don't even know. That's crazy. Is it gonna do 5 damage now instead? Or, sorry, is it gonna do 4 damage now instead of 5? Oh god, I pressed 1 button on my mouse and now it's fucked up forever, huh? There we go. That seems absolutely not hard to... I swear to God, there's, like, some sort of weird sensitivity setting that I have for DPI. I accidentally hit the button wrong once, and then it's, like, just... it's ruined forever. This does not feel like my mouse movement. I honestly do. You know, you sometimes hate the video game. Oh, they must be preparing for something, so we should run out and just buy all of the canned pineapple. All the canned pineapple that the store has, because that would go hard. Now, we didn't get a torch, mind you. So, we are kind of in hell a little bit. Always help the Fisher Bros out. Because I think the other one is you take, like, -2 sanity because you see some, like, decapitated fish heads or something, and it's like, that's the thing that gives you -2 sanity, the equivalent of being in a fucking field of grass. And then you hear the old meme, welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. Like, you just hear that old meme. Like, one of the funniest things that I ever heard about that was, like, you know the pink guy suit is whispering to him like the fucking Green Goblin. Like, that was a really good tweet. That was a really good tweet. I really liked that one. I mean, art knowledge goes hard, and then we can take irregular knowledge. And then potentially get that to 8, which would be pretty cool. I would very much appreciate that. We can just kind of just move on down. Mermaids and arms. I think we'll do arms last, because we can get a hospital there if we so need to. Oh, really? Okay. Well, you know, we're gonna have to go. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. That's bad. Yeah, you're not a big fan of that one, actually. That's a my B moment. That's a throwing moment. Yeah, it does less damage now. Why did it do? What? So at the beginning of the game, when we first equipped it, for some reason was doing 4, 6, and now it's doing 3, 5. But because of the, you know, damage. Wait, what? No, hold on. This is doing 3. So it should be +2, right? For the heavy attack, so it should be 5, but then we have bonus. Why is it not 6? Because there should be a +1, right? Do 3 damage weapons only have 4 power attacks? If so, that's horrible. I'm actually kind of like flabbergasted at the moment. Like, bro is not. Like, what do you want me to do, dude? What do you want me to do? It's even slower now, so it's just bad. Like, 95 speed. What happened? I'm so confused. So we can just take the hit, I think, but, like, damn, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, we're just gonna shoot the bullet, because I don't wanna risk anything. I got nothing. Man. That's weird as hell. I almost want to take the small candle just so that we can run away from our next enemies. Now watch it be fucking glitch magician. Yeah. You don't have to rub it in when it inevitably happens, okay? You can just be like, oh, sorry it happened. You don't have to be like, ha 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 ha. Because that's a little bit rude. Just a little bit. We're gonna die, by the way. That's crazy. How did this run go so wrong? Well, obviously it went so wrong because I made the foolish mistake. Which is quite simply, I re-equipped the gun with itself. Not getting burned is nice. The doom's gonna come down pretty tight. So just getting that out of the way right now is pretty good. It is a stamina boss, but we're probably gonna level up before we get there. So I think it's okay. We're still gonna keep the small candle out though, because I think we're gonna want to shoot the boss. All right, I gotta know. Is this tech? Does this work? Oh, you love to see it. Thank God for that, because like 2% doom in every investigation here would kill us. I think you gotta do that. Even though it's a stamina boss, you're gonna be shooting them for 15 damage. Even though it's bad now, you're still, like, pretty... Did that give us doom? Like, I thought we were at 76. That's horrible. Like, I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, that's just bad. Like, you might lose the game because of that one, but you made the only applicable choice. You gotta do that. You gotta lose the lottery. You gotta lose the lottery. It's true. Honestly, you gotta hit her with that, too. Because even if you fail, which we did, like, stamina is, or sanity is not the thing that you're worried about. And also, you can just go to hell. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm looking at that, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. So we are gonna level up here, hopefully. Okay, so we did it. We got there. And I think you gotta take plus stamina. And just kind of like... take 1 stamina there. It's a little bit weird. We're gonna throw the small candle if we can. Oh, that's so lucky. Okay, that's so good. 90% Doom kind of hits incredibly different, though. Like, if we were at 85, after that, I would say we win easily. But now, we actually don't win easily, because guess what? We're taking, I believe we're... No, actually, I don't think it was Charisma. It was, like, Knowledge and Strength, right? Yeah, it was Knowledge and Strength, so we still have a chance, but the second enemy is gonna trip me up for sure, so... and we also have the bullet save for Takashi. That's really nice, but... And we have Desperation as well, so it's not actually all lost. It's just, the first mystery that we did was Hell, and then second mystery we did was Bulletin. So I remembered that, but, like, the enemy's gonna trip me up, and I think that's gonna be enough. Do we have Branded? We actually don't have Branded. No! Okay. That's pretty bad. So, the good thing is we can do enough. We can do enough because we can throw the camera. I don't care about that. Yes, that is good enough. Huh? Huh? What happened? We had a bullet. It missed? Okay, it missed. You missed the attack. Fair enough. 90% chance. We fumbled the bag. That's okay. Damn! Yeah, no, that just kind of sucks. That just kind of sucks. I mean, we're still, you know, Moriko, you can burn her alive, but she's still gonna walk. Yeah, no, that's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. That one was just a weird game. Like, what happened? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I don't know if somebody wants to go back and they want to see, like, how many quick play randomized runs that we've done. But how often? Like, literally, this is the first time that a starting item has been randomized to my knowledge. Like, we've played Mimi before, we've played Moriko before. Have I just been getting incredibly lucky? And also, why would re-equipping the weapon change its stats? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I actually could have boosted that shot, but, like, I was just kind of flabbergasted at that point, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good one. What a run! What a weird run! Like, I'm still thinking about that. Why would it have 2 different weapon profiles? Why would it equip differently? Why would you be able to equip it on itself? Like, that's so weird. But anyways, yeah, have a good one. Bye. Stay safe out there.